Maybe the next story will cheer me up. Let's see. Maybe you own a restaurant. Maybe you just own a restaurant, or you're dining at a restaurant. And that's something we do around the holidays, right? We go out and people travel. They see each other. They travel to other cities, and the people that live there, the relatives that live there, take their relatives out to a place they enjoy, nice restaurant. And what are you dealing with? What are you dealing with? That's right. That's right. Here's a woman that, from what I gather from this video, she walks into the restaurant and then she wants to sit at a table. Now, you have to ask the hostess, obviously, if you want to sit down. They will get you a table. She just walks in and sits at a table that's not even cleaned yet. It's still got the glasses, the check is still there, everything's still there. And she's demanding to get served. And an employee did a horrible thing, actually asked her, or axed her, as you'll hear her say, if a hostess had seated her. Now, the answer is so obviously no. She's going to lie, of course. But when does a hostess sit you at a table that isn't cleaned yet? It doesn't happen. You always sit yourself at a table that isn't clean, hoping that when someone comes over and goes, oh, it's not clean, you go, yeah, that's okay. We're just waiting. It's whatever it is. But they don't seat you at a dirty table, which, this woman's lying. And then she just wants to start more shit because she's a perpetual fucking victim of racism and whitey. And the manager here, the store restaurant manager, is being so patient. And his patience, what does it get him in return? More obnoxious, fucking toxic behavior by this piece of shit. Let's watch.
Excuse me, are you serving the tables outside? Because you just walked off. You don't know if I'm quality assurance or anybody. You don't know who I am.
You can talk to my manager if you want.
No, I'm asking you a question.
There you go.
Who's the manager here? Are you his manager? I don't know who this little young kid is, but he's very rude. And he did not ask me what I wanted to drink. He walked over and asked me if I was sat by the host. And I'm like, of course.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hi, how are you? My name's Dylan.
Pause for a second.
Yeah.
Did you hear her lie? He walked over. He didn't ask me for a drink. First of all, that kid doesn't look like a waiter. He looks like a busboy or something. He looks like someone that would want to come over there and clean the fucking table. That table's dirty. Let's clean it up. So he walks over and someone's sitting there and she immediately asks him for a drink at a dirty table. And his answer is, this doesn't make sense. Hey, did a hostess seat you? Or are you just walking past everyone to a dirty table just because you want to sit your fat black ass down? So she immediately has a problem with this young man, don't know. And she goes, did a hostess seat you? And she goes, of course not. Again, the hostess doesn't seat you at a dirty fucking table. We have a table here. We're cleaning it up. We'll be with you in a moment. You might get that. Or you might get, oh, I'm sorry, do you have a reservation? We're booked up. Someone's coming we already have someone waiting for that table. It's being cleaned. You ever been to a restaurant? Do you know how they work? So she's already lying, blaming other people, and getting her ire up here, and wanting to speak to the management. Let's roll.
Of course she was. But this guy right here came over to me. Instead of asking me what I want to drink, he was asking me, did I talk to the host to sit there? I mean, of course I did. Why would I sit there without talking to the host? But he never once asked if I wanted something to drink. I've been out there for 10 minutes now.
So, excuse me, ma'am.
That is my spot.
No, I understand, but ma'am.
And now I'm coming inside to order at the bar because no one's taking my order.
Ma'am, I am terribly sorry. You did say you sat at the table so dirty.
No, they had to clean it because it was dirty. And so
Yes.
much information was out there.
Yes.
And I can't sit and I don't want to be involved with anyone else's paperwork, receipt. And the table was dirty, but I just sat down because I needed to sit down. Long story short, I just want to drink.
Pause.
That's when I came.
You see? Always some excuse. He goes, ma'am, the table was dirty. Oh, yeah, I know it had to be clean, but I needed to sit down. And I don't want to sit with, the receipt and the thing. Like they always have some ridiculous thing to say that has nothing to do with what's going on. You see it time and time again with my favorite videos, the police pulling a black woman over videos. You see it time and time again. What license, registration, insurance? Well, I coming from my cousin's house. I had to drop my cousin off. She going to work. Yeah, license, registration, and insurance. What the fuck does it matter? Your cousin. They do this all the time when they're guilty. They know I guess they try to buy 2 more seconds of time before someone tells them to shut the fuck up or get the fuck out of here. So she's riffing. Yeah, the table was dirty. Yeah, that's what the guy said. You sat yourself at a table that was not ready to have people sat at it. And you sat down. I had to sit down. Let's watch.
Okay. Can I get my drink, please?
Sure thing.
Can I get my drink?
I can just go in a bar and get it and take it back outside. Nobody has to serve me at all.
No, unfortunately, that is full service.
Nobody has to serve me at all.
Okay, pause again. He says, no, ma'am, unfortunately, that's a full service table. Full service. That means a waiter or waitress comes over to you. That also means, one woman with a drink taking up the table. It's a full service table. You don't come into the bar. If you want to come to the bar, sit at the fucking bar and get your drink. I'm going to relax outside at my table. Let me ask you for a drink. All right, roll.
Do not send him out there, please.
Ma'am.
Don't sound, I don't like the word ma'am. Please stop using it.
Now, ma'am is impolite.
Extremely rude now.
I'm being extremely rude. When I walked through the door, I asked to sit here, and I was waiting to get the table clean, and now you're telling me I'm extremely rude?
You sat yourself.
Do you know I'm a very, very, very viral social media influencer? And do you know that I was recording what your guy didn't do earlier? And do you know that I'm recording you right now? And do you
Pause
know-
again. Did you ever notice, and again, same thing with the police videos, they honestly believe that the video they're taking is somehow going to excuse them or exonerate them, or they're going to show it to people and people are going to go, oh, wow. Yeah, you were fucking mistreated there. He called you ma'am? Oh, my goodness. Oh, you just sat at a fucking table that wasn't ready to be seated at? Oh, yeah. Good thing you got that on video. They honestly think that them taking the video is going to show their side and how wonderful they were and how mistreated they were in these situations. Fucking stunad. All right, roll.
I'm not satisfied in your restaurant. And do you know how many people are going to see this video right now?
Listen,
I don't want to have to go there. You don't care? Okay, fine.
all right, so
Your face will be plastered all over Facebook for being the most disgusting, nastiest manager I've ever seen on the face of this earth.
Okay.
You're actually number 2. You're not maybe number 3.
Okay.
I won't give you number 1.
All right. Well,
Because you know why? You suck at service.
Listen, I came over here trying to talk to you, and all you've done this entire time is been just yelling.
No, customers are always right.
Customers not always right.
Oh, you're a manager and you're saying customers are not. Oh my God, they're gonna eat this up. Keep talking, because I'm gonna report this to your manager, your GM.
Please have a great day.
And you know what's gonna happen? Your wife, your kids, everyone you know is gonna see this video.
And I have done nothing.
You did everything wrong. If I'm complaining, you did something wrong. I don't complain for nothing. I'm an
I bet.
unsatisfied customer, and you did nothing. Not even offer me a
I
drink.
was trying to talk to you.
Oh my God, you didn't even offer me a drink. All you kept saying is ma'am, ma'am, ma'am. And I said, stop calling me ma'am, I'm not a ma'am. And you kept calling me ma'am. And what do you want to be called, miss? How about offering me what I want? That's your job.
Have a great day.
Yeah, walk off. Piece of shit.
I mean, a nice show for some of the people sitting around there. You look over and just go, oh, this is fun. Let's watch this. Let's watch this fucking lump of shit. And the manager trying to deal with it. Like, he didn't have enough to deal with running a restaurant. That's a tough fucking gig. When everything goes right, it's still tough. It's so time sensitive, and logistically, people are leaving here, people are coming in, your waiters and waitresses and their sections, and the food. If something goes wrong in the kitchen, it's a fucking nightmare. You couldn't pay me enough money to work in a restaurant when it's going like a well-oiled machine. And then you throw this monkey wrench in, and now your day is 10 times worse. How do you function? How do you function in society acting like that? Answer is you don't. You don't function. You're shunned by the people trying to work in that society. Great. After he finally exhausted himself, he said, have a great day. And he walks away and tells the staff, yeah, don't serve her. Let her sit there. Let her sit there as long as she wants. Or call the cops and trespass her. Whatever. But how does she think she's going to be able to utilize all of the different places and services of a society when you act like that? When you're uncivilized, unreasonable. I mean, obviously, there are misunderstandings. And they're dealt with, if they're dealt with in a civil fashion, they can usually be reasoned out and solved, and there's a solution. There's no solution to that. She was absolutely wrong and felt she was absolutely right. And everyone else was wrong. And she's the victim. And that's, we need that. Look, I would find it entertaining if I was sitting at a nearby table. But I don't think a lot of people that just want to go out and have a nice afternoon out having a lunch or a dinner or something like that, they want that kind of shit within their fucking listening and sight line. Why do we have to deal with this? Why? Why are we forced to deal with this? It's fucking stunning.